Alright, welcome and welcome back to another Stardew Valley. So today we're jumping right back into the game, and it's been probably a little bit since the last one. So I was just checking for her recipes real fast. I got a couple of iron bars. I don't actually remember where I got the iron bars, but I'm building up a little bit of a gathering of different resources here. Obviously we're up to iron now. Did end up upgrading the pickaxe. I don't remember where or when it was that I did that in the series. I'm trying to think of all the different stuff. Got an extra wood club here from dungeoning. Let's see, so you got a few random things, few extra seeds, either rewards or whatnot. And then we do have some of the items picked up, and I did create some sprinklers, but turns out I'd completely forgot about the first level sprinklers just kind of being useless, because it only will water here, 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 and here. So with that, I'm gonna sort of do a scatter group kind of thing to make it where we maximize our watering. And then this one I can probably do as well, because I put them on the outside just to kind of assist in watering what they could until the stuff was grown out of the way. So it'll start being at least somewhat helpful. So as far as items, let's see, where are my potatoes? Potatoes are right there. I'm keeping about 5, trying to keep no more than 5. That way we can go ahead and sell and continue to make money. Now we do have a couple of these. Go ahead and put 5 in there. And I don't think I need to turn these in anywhere, but I'll double check. Because these are quality crops, so those are just parsnips. Which is always hard to do parsnips high quality in the first year, because your farming just isn't quite to that level. And as far as the summer, I believe it is only 4 days until the next till summer, so we don't have time to actually plant any more crops. I believe everything I'm going to keep a couple of these, or one of these at least, because I don't remember if we needed it for something. So pop this in here, because we need 5 of them. Don't have any more crops, and those are my high quality crops, obviously. And I don't remember what these are. These are good, so I can sell those. These I kind of keep in bulk usually, but right now we're not keeping it in bulk because we don't have the reason I would keep it in bulk. These guys we can usually make more seeds out of, but I think we're just going to keep 5 of each for now and then toss the rest. And then we can drop the copper away. No, we can't, because we're full. So I need this geode to go pop out. And I'm probably going to need to reorganize this a little bit, but once we get a little more advanced, it will help out. So today we're also supposed to be having a festival. So we'll have to check the calendars or do what we can to see where that's or what's going on. And as far as missions, get to the bottom of the mine and raise a coop. Okay, so as you can see, today is the flower dance, which means I believe it's in the forest. And today's Wednesday, so they're closed. So I can run down to the beach. Alright, so nothing much at the beach. Looks like we got an ornamental fan and the dance has started in the forest. It looks like we have a few things over here at least. So this area has been somewhat profitable. So I'll have to run over to the forest and we'll perform the flower dance, I guess. Unfortunately, we don't have anybody that would really probably dance with us, so we're just going to have to stand and watch. Oh, here we go. We jumped right to it. So here's a shop. Let's see what they're selling. Tub of flowers recipe, and daffodil, dandelion, and a rare crow. I think the first time I went through I actually bought the rare crow. But not enough money this time. Penny. I didn't know she was an option. Getting turned back. Never mind. So if I do go too fast for you on these, just feel free to pause the video and read what you need to read. But I don't believe, and he's definitely not going to dance with me. So it doesn't look like we have any dance partners available. Oh, I guess I could ask Kaylee. Yeah, ew, no. So we'll go ahead and get the dance started. Shelly over there is already dancing. And we'll see who partners up with who. Alright. So I never remember this person's, but that's the teacher, that's the artist, scientist, fashion designer, and emo one, I guess. So these are the different ones we have the ability. I believe that is the daughter of Pierre. So that's Sebastian, that's Max. One of these is a football player. I can't really tell from the back of their heads. But yeah, no big deal there. Immediately goes back to nighttime. I'm going to check my seeds here. That's watermelon seeds for the summer, which will be awesome to plant. These are rare seeds, which will grow in the fall. And then starfruit seeds will plant in the summer, but I don't have any other major seeds. And so we're just going to kind of wait for these crops to finish up. And I guess I will see you either in the next event or one of the first days of fall, or yeah, that'll be pretty much it. Till then though, see you in a bit. Alright guys, I'm back for just the very next day, and I realized that yesterday or the previous day I didn't actually water. So I'm really glad that it decided to rain today. You can go one day without watering. And I've timed it kind of weird where I had like 3 days where I didn't have to water, but it was because of rain, and then I didn't have my watering can, so couldn't do it otherwise. So we got a couple strawberries from today's, and I'm not really going to go too long on this one because you guys have already seen all the stuff that has gone on so far. So I'll probably drop by Gunther's, drop by the blacksmith, and then I'm actually looking for a place to start harvesting stuff from trees. You can tap the trees, and then you can start harvesting the sap and oils and things from them. So I may go ahead and place a few trees close or something so that I can start that process until I get stuff. But I do have the ability to make some beehives, which requires maple sugar in order to make, as along with this iron bar. Not much else going on. We have a mayonnaise machine, but we don't have a coop. But the tapper is what I was talking about, placing on the trees. And then we do have some crab pots, but all this requires iron, so I have to get going a little deeper in the mine with the new copper pickaxe in order to get that done. And then I probably will upgrade an axe once and the hoe once as well. But we do have a better sword, which is helping. But otherwise, I guess I'll see you guys in fall, or if there's another event. Bye. Alright, so it does look like the reason I didn't have my water can was because I forgot to pick it up. So I do have my watering can now. It is now a copper one, so it will have more effectiveness. And I am turning some things into Gunther. So just wanted to give you the general idea of that. And we'll put this over here. And we do have a reward, which is a night on Eco Hill, a painting. And then we do have a book to place. Excuse me. So mainly most of these books are just sort of hints on how to play the game, how certain parts of the game work, and some of them are a bit of lore for parts of the game. Whoops. Shouldn't have done that in front of her. Alright, so otherwise, just doing a quick beach run and then heading to the Adventurers Guild and to the mines. Alright, welcome back. So, looks like there was an earthquake during the night. So we're going to obviously see what's going on. It is the 3rd of summer now. So we're basically... Looks like the mayor has lost his pants. Interesting. So I got a whole bunch of random crops. Most of the crops on this side are going to be reoccurring crops, which means they will, be the ones that produce more than one crop. I did upgrade the water cans, so we do have a copper one. So it pours 3 instead of just 1. Just have to make sure you're facing the right direction all the time. Otherwise, as you see there, it'll go in the other direction. And I did forget to fertilize this side, so yeah. Oops, wrong one. I expanded the inventory a little bit so that I could store more in different categories. Did get another painting, and I ended up picking up some gold. Picked up some more copper so I could do some upgrades on this stuff. And I did make some preserve barrels, which will enable us to do some jellies and jams and so forth. What am I looking for? So I'm just going to pick like one of each of these. Maybe 2, because I don't see any other types that I can do here. And just make some preserves out of them. Alright. And I do have, or no I don't. I think I already did last night. I was going to say I had an extra sword or bat or whatever. I also upgraded the axe, so I did get rid of a few of those stumps, as you can see. I planted 3 trees right here, which will hopefully be all different. I don't remember if which ones I planted. Keep the grass away from them a bit. because otherwise I'll be chopping them down with my sword. Obviously there's plenty of grass around here, and if you want to know how many it takes, I believe it takes 7 to get one of these stumps out. 6, was it? 3, 6, 7. There we go. So that gives us hardwood, which means that we should be able to get to another area. For now though, I'm going to go try to get some more seeds and check out what that explosion was last night. Or earthquake, I guess, what it did. And then there's an extra mission to get a red snapper, but I don't think I'll be getting it because I don't have a fishing pole for one. Alright, so it looks like we have one of these, which he wants us to kill slimes. Oop, got a sweepy, doing the whole trash check. So I think this is the only version of summer foraging I've found so far, and I did go ahead and place one in the community center. So anything else we have right now is either going to build up our stock or going to be sold. So I have a feeling that whatever we're looking for is up here. Yep, looks like we have a new area. This would be the train station. So lots of grass here. Some rocks. For now it's only going to be good for fiber. And honestly, the train station area does a couple different things. First off, if you ever have a train coming through, it can rarely have materials drop off the back of the train, which usually I believe are pretty low quality items, and it's actually fairly rare. I've had like sticks fall off it before, maybe some rocks, and I think that's all I've ever really seen. Of course, I've never really chased it that much because it's all the way at the top of the map and it takes a while to get there whenever you're notified of a train. As far as all the materials that spawn here like this, it only does so like once a season, and it tends to do it right in the entryway, so it kind of is a pain. As far as this area right here, this building is a swimming pool, sauna kind of thing. So it actually gives you energy back slowly, so we'll go ahead and try that out. Just to give you an idea, and I'm assuming the women's side is pretty much the same. The thing is, once you get in here, you walk slow. There's a huge area to swim and relax in. So as long as you're not swimming, it will regen your energy, which might be helpful if we want to go in the mines. Alright, so as far as the mines, we are actually at level 65 now. Whoa, hello. So, obviously I need a slightly better sword, because this one doesn't do quite as much damage as I'd like. Looks like we have something here. Not much in this top level, or this level, first level that we get into. Just a whole bunch of enemies. So now we find the staircase. I actually did end up running into a floor where it was a lot of iron. That's a ghost. So yeah, we have two flying enemies in this one, bats and ghosts. In the blue wintry area. That's right. There's nothing really down there. I wish you could break those open and get the coal out. Nothing in there I want to keep with. We have a quartz over here. Die already, geez. Some iron. More fun little blobs. Much easier when you pin them against something. And these bouncy small guys. Fuzzy coal buddies. Winter root. Looks like we have a bunch of copper up there, which I will go ahead and mine because copper actually is needed. 6 to break that up with the new pickaxe. Alright, we'll head down. And that's what's good about some of these guys is they'll show you an entranceway. I'm just going to skip to see if I can see anything. Don't believe I'm going to find anything. Oh, there's some iron down there. Go away, ghosty. The only reason I kill those guys is mainly because they drop coal, so coal is useful. And of course, killing a high number of any of these creatures will get you rewards from the Adventurers Guild. So lots of iron in this one. And we just need one level before we can call it good. As in mission complete for the day for this one. So you see how the iron over there just kind of shot out? It's because this coal guy actually broke it. They can break rocks and iron. They don't take any of the items, I don't believe, but they can break them apart. Now to find the stairs. Treasure! That'll work. There's our elevator. Here's our reward. Master Slingshot, which again, I don't really use slingshots. Let me see if I can show you what it does. So basically, you have this spot, and it actually goes opposite direction of your mouse. So if you look at your character as a sort of pivot point, my mouse is on the opposite side of the character from there. So once you let it loose, it'll shoot, but you actually have to have separate ammo for it. So it becomes a bit of a pain. So we are going a little bit deeper. Oop, looks like we got some refined quartz. I'm just going to bust this out. I'm not going to spend too much longer in this dungeon, but I do want to pick up what I can while I can. We have some skeletons, which actually throw things at you, sometimes. So yeah, nothing really else to say about them. I thought they regenerated at one point, but I think maybe that's the other guys. So, that's pretty much the day. Kind got a few extra materials, nothing specific that I was looking for, I don't think. Besides just getting to the next level, getting a little bit deeper. Slay monsters. I was supposed to slay 8 slimes. Which I did slay some, so I'm not sure why. Not that one. Not that one either. Slay monsters. I'm not sure why I didn't count them. Maybe I wanted specifically green slimes or something. But we did kill some slimes, so not sure. That might just be one of those that's just going to have to go away. Alright, so it looks like we're pretty much done with the day. Let me drop off this quartz real fast. Got a few of the materials processing. Not going to keep this one. Just going to go ahead and sell it because we already have 2 in there. And put some copper away. Let's see. It's kind of late for me to check the weather, but yep, sunny tomorrow. So I need to start checking the weather so that I can upgrade the, what is it called? The pouring water bin thing. So I can upgrade it again to iron. Now we have level 5 foraging, which means we get a special pick. We can either double the harvest for foraged items, or wood can be worth 50% more. I'm probably going to go ahead and double because most of my wood I keep anyway, so unless it's giving me double wood, it doesn't really matter. And then all we have is that couple of quartz there. Nothing big sold today. I'm waiting for those crops to grow, so we're just going to have to forage and do what we can until those crops grow. And it's hard to make money when you're waiting for the crops to grow too, so. Got a couple iron bars. Let's check to see what the weather's going to be like tomorrow, and we'll see if we can get this done. Clear and sunny. It's hard to get bad weather these days. There are ways to force the weather to rain the next day, but I don't have those ways. Sometimes I have to remember that I also have the ability to use this sped up version. Speed. Alright, so until we get all set up, I'm going to go ahead and just use these mix seeds I forgot I had to fill in the space on the crops until then. Because really, I don't think I was going to do much with these anyway. Or I wasn't expecting to have like specific crops, so. Now I did forget again to fertilize. That's what happens when you just get an idea and you do it. And again, I forgot that I can speed it up. It's just not my day, huh? Okay, so otherwise I don't really know what else to say until we get further along. So I'm going to go ahead and speed up time for you guys, catch you on a different day, and see how far we can get. I am aiming to get the bee houses set up, but again that requires that maple, and nothing else really. I may pretty up the place with some pathways, put some more crab pots here and there. And eventually I wanted to use the different sprinkler because that one's just not doing it. We do have some wild seeds for summer, but I don't have the spiceberry or grapes yet. Grapes are generally something that will produce mid-summer automatically in foraging. So, but until then, see you in the future. Alright, welcome back to another day. So we're on the 10th of summer. And tomorrow we'll be gathering for the annual luau. So basically they want us to bring something for the potluck, which I do have an idea for the potluck maybe. Let's see if I actually have one. Yeah, I do have a cauliflower. So yeah, that might work. We will certainly try a cauliflower tomorrow. Otherwise the crops are coming around pretty well. As you can see, it has been a little bit of work being done. While I'm watering this crops, I will go ahead and skip ahead though. Okay, so I'm back. I have a couple mixed seeds that I'm going to plant. It is the 10th, so I can plant some other stuff instead. But I do have some radishes and some wild seeds just in case. I kind of want to save money, so I don't really want to spend more buying seeds. So I didn't fertilize. Oh well, these are just radishes, so not a big deal. Oop, that wasn't good. I believe that was one of my peppers, so yeah, I guess we'll have another spot. Alright, so I do have a spiceberry, gold quality, and I actually was out late last night, so I didn't have a chance to throw some of these in. I have started with some preserves as well, so let's see, I'll keep those, throw these in. Yeah, we'll go ahead and throw this out. And let's see, I believe I already have sweet peas. Oop, don't want that. And you really only need one of each, because there's no point in having two, really. Unless you're going to use them for something else besides the fall item. So I'm going to toss all those in and put some of these in preserves. Because hot peppers are one of the easiest to do with that. And I am hoarding the hot peppers as I go as well, so that I can use those in off seasons and such. As far as the farm itself, oops, totally didn't grab my tool. Should always grab your tool. There we go. Boom! So as far as the farm itself, I do have a silo, so I am collecting some hay. Don't have any creatures yet though, but I'm trying to get some of this other side cleared out so that I'll have the ability to place the barns or coops. But of course this drains your energy enormously. But you get some good stuff from it. So right about here is probably where I'm going to want to put my coop and barn. That way it sort of separates the rest of the farm from the actual Grandpa's tombstone. And I am just about out of energy. So let's see. Pick up some rock. And that's me spent pretty much. So again, the sickle and the sword don't actually use any energy. So you can always keep going with those. Place all these beautiful items away, and it looks like I can go ahead and go to the blacksmith, hit up the beach. Oop, if I'm going to hit up the beach, I'm going to need some bait. Alright, so we're here at the beach, and the waves are crashing loudly. Found a few items along the way as well, all high quality ingredients. And we're just going to go over here and check for this other stuff as well. Oh, look at that. Got a few good things. Yep, I haven't had much luck with the beach lately. Some days it'll give me stuff, some days it won't. Doesn't really matter which fortune I get, really. So, pop open some geodes. See if we can try our luck that way. That looks like something new. And some stone. And I have gone ahead and upgraded the hoe, axe, pickaxe, and I ended up getting a new sword. in the dungeons, or I like to call them dungeons, just the mine. Yep. So this is progress so far. It looks like we actually got a reward as well. And the singing stone. Not too bad. So I will go ahead and drop some of this off, and then we'll head up to the sauna, I guess it is, the pool, and try to get some of this energy back, because we are plumb tired. Alright, so now we're in the dungeons, the mine, and I've gotten down to 95 so far. A little more aggressive than previously. Turn around! Why are you looking upward? Alright, there we go. I like to get the small rocks out of the way first, because they're one hits, so didn't quite, should have blocked on that one. Of course, fiber is always good. Should always have a little fiber in your diet. I don't know what kind of accent that was terrible. Anyway. So, a couple right here, a couple right there. I guess I can release this guy and kill him. So this sword is much better than our last one, because I literally went from this one, or from the last one to this one. And yeah, there's definitely a difference. So this place doesn't really have much stone, but I still haven't found the entrance, or the ladder. There we go. Oh, oh. So good old Omni. So now we're down to gold, which means I kind of hit it really quickly, so I'll probably need to go back into the other parts of the mine regularly to build up my other stocks. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and use one of these. Oh wait, there's a thing right there. I don't even have to worry about it. Back up. There we go, and we got some diamonds, so definitely a good trip. Here we go. Ooh, these guys are not fun. At least they're not able to shoot over the rocks. Oh, they can. That's not fair, because they can fly over the rocks. Hey now. Come here. So that actually hurt quite a bit, and I actually don't have anything to eat right now. So I'm going to have to be careful not to die. I haven't gotten in the habit of bringing anything on these runs yet. You know what? Let's go ahead and blow this place up a bit. There we go. Much more efficient. Oh, and we even got a lava geode. Or red, whatever you want to call them. I will call them magma geodes. Close enough, right? So I did blow all the bombs that I had. Oh, hey, speak of the devil. Let's see if we can pop down one of these if we don't have an exit soon. There we go. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, that hurt. So I'm going to get some of these gold ones out of the way though. And I might follow this. Yeah, definitely gonna follow the train tracks, minecart tracks, whatever you want to call them. Get a little bit of coal at the end of the tunnel, and then drop right back up here to get to 99. Really wishing I brought food now. Especially because those guys don't ever stop. Ooh, it is midnight, isn't it? Hey, look at that. Made it to 100, and we got a diamond. So this would be a star fruit, or what is it called? I think it's star fruit. No, it's not star fruit. Star drop. Mind is filled with thoughts of gaming. Maximum energy level has increased, and it is full. But unfortunately, we don't have any more time for today. So I'll head back up. And I will jump in bed, and we will be right back. Alright, so we've zoomed ahead about half a day, and I'm just cleaning up the rest of the farm, and I gotta notice that it is time for the luau. So the luau, if I remember right, is actually the one where you're making a stew together with all the people. So I keep thinking for some reason it's the dance of the jellyfish, which we'll get back, or we'll get to whenever either fall or I think it's either fall or summer ends. Pretty sure it's fall. But anyway, so this one is held on the beach. I went ahead and pulled a lot of energy out to clean up some of the farm. And I got the cauliflower, the tasty cauliflower. And we'll see if we can make some awesome soup and everybody happy. Alright, here we are. Luau looks fantastic, so I'm going to quickly talk with all the people here. And again, if you want to see what they're saying, feel free to just pause it for a minute and read on. Because I've already seen this so many times. Or some of you might be able to read it just as I'm reading it as well, so. So really there is no point, I don't believe, in actually talking to everybody at the luau or any particular event. So I don't know exactly why I'm doing it other than for your enjoyment, if you pause it. So we do want to drop something into the stew. We brought our own little thing. We'll go ahead and add the cauliflower. Talk to the, I guess that's the governor. And let's go ahead and start. Alright. So not much change as far as the overall, everybody's just kind of more gathered around. And the governor will taste the soup. And his responses will all be based on if you put something in, what you put in, and what the quality is. So obviously, I knew ahead of time that cauliflower is one of the ingredients you can place in, and it'll make it right delicious. That soup was out of this world. The first time I think I didn't bring anything because I didn't know I was going to bring something, or I'd forgotten. And I ended up not putting anything, and he's like, well, it tastes like it lacks somebody's voice. Something missing. Somebody's voice is not shared here. And then one time I put a regular ingredient in, and he's like, oh, well, you know, I don't think this is the best quality, you know, that everybody could deliver. Somebody seems to be holding back, or something like that. But anyway, this ends this day. There really isn't much else to show for now. I'll go ahead and check on my link to the tape and our recording. And if I can, I'll squeeze some more in for summer. But otherwise, this will probably end summer until we get to the next event. And I'll update you on all the progress. Some hops. And peppers. But I'll update you on the next part whenever the next big update is for the progress of the farm. Feel free to comment and ask any questions about the series you want. A lot of this is available on the wiki, at least one of the wikis, because there are a couple. But feel free to ask questions, make suggestions, or whatever you do. I'll certainly take it into account. But until then, thank you for joining me. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, whatever you need to do to catch the next one. Until then, have a great day. Alright, just before we go, it is the 16th of summer, and I did happen to get a few things done. The crops and everything are going okay. Nothing super special to show as far as material. If you want, you can pause and see the updates for all those. Nothing special in here either. But we did manage to complete a few more items, including the summer pantry, I believe. Got some stuff. Let's see. Not that one. The vault is unlocked. Fish tank, main one was already unlocked. Crafts room did unlock the summer one. And it's too bad that I can't click on them to show you more. But anyway, I'll keep this short and sweet. I just wanted to make sure nothing was missed as far as big events. So, went ahead and completed the easy part of the packages, which is the furnace room or whatever, boiler room, which gets us, okay, well it doesn't get us that, but it gets us those mine carts as travel. So it'll cut off some of our traveling time in order to get to the mines and other places pretty efficiently. So it looks like I also leveled up foraging, which I actually do need these lightning rods because it was starting to lightning? I don't know. Anyway, now we have those fall seeds, which won't come in handy yet, and we do have the first, I believe it's the first warp totem, which is the beach. And then doing okay as far as weekly or daily income. So anyway, like I said, thanks for joining me. Just wanted to get this in and make sure you could see that one of those big packages was complete and one of the rooms was restored. Until next time, like I said, thanks for joining me. Like, subscribe, and do all the things you need to do. See ya.